Well, good Saturday morning. David W. Coleman here for the Dynamic Power Picks. Yes! As you can see, I'm pretty excited. We got just a few more weeks to go in college football. And if you want an opportunity to win a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box, you've got to get involved with the Dynamic Power Picks, okay? So, win a gift box, beat me, get your picks posted before the first game. I think the first game this week is Ohio State and Michigan. Get your picks posted to the Weekly Sports Magazine Facebook page or the YouTube page. And then if you beat me, hey, I'll send you a gift box. You know, it's a good time to get you a gift box, okay? It has rib rub, rib nuts, all that stuff. I tell you what, before we get into all of that, we're going to take a break. It'll explain it to you, and then we'll come back, and we're going to tell you about my picks, okay? Back in a moment. You're listening to the Dynamic Power Picks. Back in a moment. Hey friends, David W. Coleman here for Coleman's Dynamic Products and RibRub.com. That's RIBBRUBB.com. It's where you'll find the best dry marinade for baking, grilling, and smoking your favorite meats and vegetables. We're gearing up for a very busy season, so I want you to make sure you take advantage of the great sale we've got going on right now. It's the Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box. It comes in 3 great flavors: hot and spicy, original, or scorching, or a 4th combination box. What is a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box? Well, I'm glad you asked. You get 3 bags of Coleman's Dynamic Rib Rub, 3 bags of Coleman's Dynamic Rib Nuts, a bag of Coleman's Dynamic Fry Dust, and of course, you get a bottle of rib juice, pepper juice, and rib dust. You can't beat that. Order a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box today and get a digital copy of the Coleman's Dynamic Recipe Book. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to place that order for Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box before the holiday rush. And remember, bake it, grill it, smoke it. Oh yeah, at RibRub.com. Welcome back to Dynamic Power Picks. I'm Dynamic Dave. Hey, look, I've got to be honest with you. I tell people all the time, if you got someone who's picking 70, 75% and they're winning and they're doing it against the spread, don't believe them. But I'm going to tell you what, last week, I had a pretty darn good week. I'm going to tell you, I was 7-3 last week. I was 5-0 in college. You know, it's usually the opposite for me. I can pick pros, but I can't pick college. This year, I am killing it in college, man. So, my total record for this year thus far is 63-52, 11 games above 500. That ain't bad at all. Now, I will tell you, as I've told you before, that I pick for fun. I don't bet one red penny on any of these games. I wouldn't bet you a donut. I just do it for fun. Now, if you want to go with me and win, if you were going with me this year, you'd be 11 games above 500. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, yeah. So, you know, and here's the one thing about this: you get up and you get down. Now, if I was smart and if I had money, and if this is you and you've been following this and you've got money in the till now, this might be a good time for you to get out. Because, you know, things regress to the means in this business. Okay? All right. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and do some college picks. Then we'll take a break. We'll come back and do pros. Then we'll take another break, and then we'll recap, and that'll be it. Okay? So, in college, you know, this is Thanksgiving weekend. By the way, happy Turkey Day to all y'all. Gobble, gobble, gobble. You know, every time I think about Turkey Day, I think about Little Rock Central Little Rock Hall, who traditionally used to play every Thursday on Turkey Day at 10 a.m. It was the talk of the town. Then they killed it. But of course, I got to play in 3 of those games, so I'm excited. But anyway, I digress. Ohio State versus Michigan. By the way, I was about to go pro, but I'm not going to do that right now. Ohio State's going to beat the dog out of Michigan. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're a 9.5 point favorite. I'm taking the Buckeyes. Okay? Oregon versus Washington. Oregon is on a mission as well. They are a 4.5 point favorite. I am taking Oregon. LSU at Oklahoma. LSU is reeling. I don't see them going to Oklahoma to win this game. Oklahoma is a 10.5 point favorite. Big number, but guess what? I'm taking Oklahoma. Vanderbilt and Tennessee. That is a traditional rivalry. I know when I lived in Tennessee and I covered Vanderbilt and Tennessee a lot, Vanderbilt never could beat Tennessee. It was just a, let me put it this way. It was a massacre, all right? But this may be the year that Vanderbilt can go to Knoxville and knock off the Vols. I'm taking Vanderbilt plus the 2.5. Woo! I don't think they win, but I think it's going to be a close game. All right? Alabama and Auburn. Another rivalry game that's about to happen this weekend. Look, Auburn, no, they're done. All right? I'm going to take Alabama minus the 5.5. All right? So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll do some pros. Hey friends, David W. Coleman here for Coleman's Dynamic Products and RibRub.com. That's RIBBRUBB.com. It's where you'll find the best dry marinade for baking, grilling, and smoking your favorite meats and vegetables. We're gearing up for a very busy season, so I want you to make sure you take advantage of the great sale we've got going on right now. It's the Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box. It comes in 3 great flavors: hot and spicy, original, or scorching, or a 4th combination box. What is a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box? Well, I'm glad you asked. You get 3 bags of Coleman's Dynamic Rib Rub, 3 bags of Coleman's Dynamic Rib Nuts, a bag of Coleman's Dynamic Fry Dust, and of course, you get a bottle of rib juice, pepper juice, and rib dust. You can't beat that. Order a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box today and get a digital copy of the Coleman's Dynamic Recipe Book. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to place that order for Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box before the holiday rush. And remember, bake it, grill it, smoke it. Oh yeah, at RibRub.com. Welcome back to Dynamic Power Picks. You're riding a horse with me right now. We 11 games above 500 for the year. Not bad at all for an amateur who ain't doing nothing but fun. Funning around, having a good time, ain't throwing no money at it. But hey, you can beat me. Get your picks posted before the first game, which is Ohio State and Michigan. And if you beat me, pick these games. And if you beat me, you gotta beat me. You can't time me. If you beat me, I'll send you a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box. Now let's talk about the pros. I have been terrible in the pros this year. Terrible. But we're going to get back up on that horse. Last week I was like 2-3. Yeah. 49ers versus the Browns. Everybody, should do it. You ain't ready for the 49ers, although they're on the road. I'm taking the 49ers minus 4.5. Yeah, okay. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Titans. This is going to hurt my son because he's a huge Titans fan. Of course, we grew up covering the Titans, going to the games, all that good stuff, sitting in the press box, doing what we do. But the Titans are struggling. They need some offensive line help. They ain't going to get it anytime soon. Jaguars on a mission. This is a big rivalry between those two teams. Jaguars minus 5.5. Texans versus the Colts. Colts, did they start showing their feathers last week? By the way, if you don't run the running back, can Daniel Jones beat you? No Taylor? Can Daniel Jones beat you? I don't think he can. You saw what happened in New York when Saquon left. Now, Jonathan Taylor got shut down and Daniel Jones could not get the job done. I think the Texans has a stout enough defense that may be able to do the same. Let's see what happens. I'm taking the Texans plus 3.5. That's right. Bills versus the Steelers. I'm not sold on the Steelers. I'm still scratching my head about this Aaron Rodgers thing that dragged on all summer and spring. And come on, man. But you know what? I'm not feeling sorry for the Steelers because I hate the Steelers. But I'm going to pick the Bills anyway. -3.5. Caught you, didn't it? Last but not least, Vikings and the Seahawks. Now, let me just say this. I ain't trying to dump on the young man, but I said when they drafted J.J. McCarthy that it was a huge mistake, okay? Because at the end of the day, he didn't have to do much. He had a lot of talent around him. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if he could throw the ball down the field, why didn't Harbaugh let him? Okay? Don't give me this mess. Just basically, he threw slants and handoffs and quick outs. That was it. Never threw the ball down the field. He had little or no talent. Everybody was talking about how great he is. He's proven now that, hey, maybe he ain't that good. I'm just saying. I'm taking the Seahawks -11.5. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll recap the picks and we'll be out of here. Hey friends, David W. Coleman here for Coleman's Dynamic Products and RibRub.com. That's RIBBRUBB.com. It's where you'll find the best dry marinade for baking, grilling, and smoking your favorite meats and vegetables. We're gearing up for a very busy season, so I want you to make sure you take advantage of the great sale we've got going on right now. It's the Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box. It comes in 3 great flavors: hot and spicy, original, or scorching, or a 4th combination box. What is a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box? Well, I'm glad you asked. You get 3 bags of Coleman's Dynamic Rib Rub, 3 bags of Coleman's Dynamic Rib Nuts, a bag of Coleman's Dynamic Fry Dust, and of course, you get a bottle of rib juice, pepper juice, and rib dust. You can't beat that. Order a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box today and get a digital copy of the Coleman's Dynamic Recipe Book. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to place that order for Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box before the holiday rush. And remember, bake it, grill it, smoke it. Oh yeah, at RibRub.com. Welcome back to Dynamic Power Picks as we recap the picks for this week. Of course, we 63-52, 11 games above 500. Had a heck of a week, 7-3 last week. So I got my chest poked out. Hey, I'm a bookie. No, I'm not. I do this for fun. But anyway, if you want to go with me, great. If you beat me, you get a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ohio State -9.5. Oregon -4.5. Oklahoma -10.5. Vandy +2.5. Alabama -5.5. In the pros, 49ers -5.5. Jags -5.5. Texans +3.5. Bills -3.5. And the Seahawks -5.5. All right, folks, get those picks posted before the first game, which is the Michigan-Ohio State game. And if you beat me, get a Coleman's Dynamic Gift Box. I want to give it to you. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm out of here.